Seems to work this time. Give me a moment. Right. I do believe it should work now. I've already tested it, but brace for impact. Nope, very good. I think something is clearly a little less than thrilled about probably the amount of bombers in this mission. Glad to be back. Glad to have you back. Let's give this one more mission. Ah yes, let's fire off 18,000 flares, which I've noticed they do a lot in these escort missions. Come on, you can give me a couple more. There we go. 4 flares. 5 flares. Come on. Oh, that was it. 5 flares. Yeah, you can tell it's a little bit heavier than I'm used to. When the nav light's off, raise the flaps again. Patrol for ground targets on your own. Alright, if you say so, if you insist. Are we not engaging attack planes? That's not really what we're here to do, isn't it? We are flying west, so on the other side of this river there should be some attackers. To be honest, I don't really know where all the attack planes were supposed to be escorting are. But there's clearly something behind us that is drawing flak. Oh, we're escorting E7s, I see. What are those? IL2s? Well, can't really allow them to simply sidle up here and blow our friends out of the sky now, can I? This is when you open up with a flak. I don't know where the flak is, but it's not hanging around here, that's for sure. Firing rockets to no avail. Shooting up our flak, are you? Da da da, not following our mission. Oh, there's more of them. Critical mission failure, indeed. For some reason. Really? Come on. Can't even see my tracers anymore. Trying to get something into that oil cooler, but it's not really working. Dear Lord. There's another one. Let's go with this one that isn't damaged. And that's our ammunition gone. Well. Good luck to you. They're just playing merry hell with our airfield, and there's nothing I can do about it. And no, I'm not going to try to drop a bomb on them. What I would like to do is land, get another plane, and come up and get them, but that's not really going to happen, is it? Oh wait, there's P-40s and everything over there, isn't there? I was rather hoping that I'd Just a whole lot here to do. Aside from possibly bomb some ground targets, which we will do. That's our only remaining plane we will support to escort. And on is 6. A whole group of P-40s. Well, they couldn't do it. So we shall have to do it instead. I don't think you can drop these separately, so or together, so we'll have to drop them separately. At least one of those IL2s went down. Ah, misses. Bollocks. Well, that's it. Heading home. Assuming there's something left of home. Like I said, a rather optimistic approach to put the airfield here. Like, I dropped my bombs over there, and here's the airfield. I have no munitions left, so I don't really have any choice but to land. Oh. Are they firing on the ground, or what's going on here? I'm basically flying straight through. Hard to say, Konstantin. At least you can change the difficulty settings. It's very difficult, or sorry, very different from the old campaign. What's your criteria for? Oh, I didn't engine off. Did that count as a? Did count as a successful landing. What's your permission? No, it's not that much a difference from mission to mission. Surviving an entire career, I'd say, is more difficult now. I'm not sure what the criteria were for this mission, honestly. Enemy destroyed. There's not a big difference in difficulty, I'd say. But if you fly it on easy, I'd say it's slightly easier. There's more options for you, but surviving is going to be trickier. If you care about that sort of stuff. What is this? Deputy Commander. Really, it looks like a little jester with a hat. Oh, very well. Kayla, do you want another mission? Would you be staying for another 30 minutes? I could do one more. That one was a very short one. Latest newspaper. Ground troops cover. Roger that. Then we'll do one more. The order of the day. Daily bombing sorties to the west of Moscow have now begun to fall upon the city itself. Resource deprivation seems to be the target of these raids by the Heinkel 111 and Junkers 88 bombers. Flak shells bursting over the city light up the twin engines, blah 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 blah. So we are covering ground troops attacking Leningrad. For some reason we are flying into enemy territory first and then flying to Kaliningrad, coming back, flying over here for some reason. Intermediate waypoint defensive tactics. Over here. Are we perhaps patrolling the salient? Is that the idea? That we're flying around the corners, basically, of this salient to cover these troops from any attack aircraft. Well, I've learned my lesson. I am taking the gun pods this time. And let's hope it doesn't crash. No, seems good. There's... Oh god, we're already taking off. I love how we start out with flight in combat sector. That's how close to the airfield we're. And there's already flak firing over there. Flight is airborne. Rather intensive combat mission, these, taking off from 2 meters away from the enemy. Firing on us. We already have flak. Or machine guns at any rate, firing on us. And our leader is hit. That's great. Yes, why are we doing this again? This is a terrible idea. I'm gonna get some altitude over this chap. Oh, no, there we go. Hello. Fuel tank hit, oxygen system, engine cooling. That's a hard abort on this mission. Thank you for a mission that tells me to cruise slowly over hostile AAA. That's not what I wanted to do. Turn off the boost, please. We're going to land immediately. What a riveting mission, huh? It is a fantastic airfield. It's basically like, imagine if you're a slower aircraft and you're trying to come in for a landing. You will basically be flying through a flak alley to land. At least we get a lot of takeoff and landing practice. I love how they're just sort of cruising around in a big circle over that airfield. Well, another day, another mission, I suppose. Oh well, at least we're surviving. Completed secondary objective, takeoff. Yes. Right, we're sending people up to intercept bombers and then we will escort them. Look at this. This is the mission we just flew. Lost. Captured. Lost. Captured. Lost. Captured. So we just lost the Oberleutnant. And everyone else in that flight, except for me, who had the brains to abort the mission. They just kept cruising 200 meters away from friendly lines until they were shot down and parachuted on the enemy territory. That's brilliant. I love the AI. I love how they will cancel a mission because the weather is too poor, but when the weather involves Russian rain of bullets, then that's all hunky-dory, isn't it? I was applauding the 3rd Panzer Group, but I am not so sure about Luftwaffe Command. Escort bombers. Is this actual bombers, or is it... Yes, it should be actual bombers. Could take the bombs, I suppose, but 100 kilo bombs isn't really doing all that much. So here somewhere we'll meet the bombers somewhere. And then head over here to bomb. So what will we bring? Armored windscreen won't do shit. They would take the 77s, or we... what would they send up to attack bombers? Most likely MiGs, I assume. We will take the 7.7s, I believe. Is that because they have no morals? Wink wink. Nudge nudge. Yes. Capital, expend your entire supply of flares. There we go. Might be a spot over there that you missed. How about another one for good measure? Yes, you can do 2 more. 2 more. Please, just 2 more. Nope. So we are Adler. Come on. Is he waiting for me? No. So we should be meeting up with some bombers over here, and I pity the German bombers who were unlucky enough to get Marquis for support. I wonder if they will be Junkers 88s, perhaps? I am looking forward to seeing the big booms, assuming we survive there. We'll try to stay in with formation, assuming there is a formation. So right now we are heading east. Oh, Heinkels. Interesting. I count 9 bombers. Yes, 9 bombers. What a strange number. And our flight is way below them. Oh, look. We might be close enough to see them drop. They are all carrying like one bomb. I don't... Oh, there got... Ooh! One external bomb. This I want to see. Beautiful. Mostly on target. Mostly on target. And they are turning back. I'd call that a critical mission success, but I'm not in command. Oh, I have something up here. Does look like 109s, but it's difficult to say. Could certainly be something much more dangerous. Nope, they're 109s. As evidenced by the fact that they are taking ground fire. Did they join up for fun? Or something? I'm not really sure why we... That's up with 8,000. Well, whatever floats their boats. I wonder why they broke formation. Somewhat strange. Bum 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 da 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 dum da 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 dum. Now what shitty direction is north? North is on my right. Apparently. Is that it? That little speck, is that the fighter? Hard to say. Yeah, looks like an I-16. Interesting to send I-16s up on a high altitude bomber intercept. Flying inverted. Typical AI. Is he going down? Looks like it's going down. Yeah, he's going down. Let's ignore that then. And we'll keep hanging out with the bombers. They're back in their beautiful formation. Oh, so there are two flights and their information, and there's this one guy. Oh, that's a mucky. I don't really see anyone. There's something behind us though there. Oh what? Looks like we might be in the soup again. Or maybe it's just the friends our squadron lead left behind over there. Well, our bombers are coming back home unmolested, it would seem. Gorgeous. Oh, looked like a friendo. Da 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 da. Ba da da ba da ba da. Ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Looking rather good so far. Let's check the map, see how far we've gone. Almost at the point. So we might as well just ease our way back into this formation as they approach their landing field. Unmolested and more beautiful than ever. I just love the Heinkel. Gorgeous plane. Then again, I love basically a full formation of anything. I don't know. I think maybe not. Or possibly. Well, there's their field. Let me just turn the cheat mode on for a second here so I can reacquire among all of these planes. My stupid wingman, wherever he is, I think is below me. Nope. Where's the fighter? There was a fighter. Stop turning into names. It's not relevant what your name is. I just want to know if you're flying a Heinkel or a whatever. We shall go home. On our own. It's a bit above me, perhaps. No? No? Alright. And now we go back. Side objective complete. The bombers have landed. The Swan has landed. And we shall try to do this without drifting into enemy territory, which is over there. We should also try to do this without dying horribly. Yes, I just got some company. Yes, hello, this is a cat trying to climb onto my shoulders. Somewhat interfering with flight characteristics. Is it just about time for you to head home, Kayla? Well, what if I phrase it like this? Is it your fault that 90%, 95% of the work is still undone? Or is it the boss's fault? Or England's? Well, you know what I mean, I just can't say it loudly, can I? Oh! P-40s, eh? Oh, bloody hell. Over our airfield, no less. Wow, it's... certainly not... sparing anything. You're not still on metrics, are you? Oh no, I don't want to go head-on with the P-40, he said while turning into a head-on with the P-40. Wait, is that it? Oh, sorry, I had a good shot there, but I got confused. I thought maybe I was turning into a Maki or something. Why is this? Are there so many bloody Russians just sort of hovering over our airfield? I'll turn off the... I'll return to asking you an interesting question about your work in just a second, old chap. Is he on fire? No. Now he's on fire. Sorry about that. I turned it on and then I got distracted by the dogfight. And now our friends arrive. Capital. Now where's that airfield at where we're going to land? I'm bloody glad I looked behind me there. I was coming in for a landing and had a P-40. Yes, Welshie, this is the Folgore, which indeed had different length on their wings. Bismarck made an excellent video about it. I think it's the left wing that is slightly longer than the right one, to counteract the torque of the engine. Where on earth did the airfield go? So far on my left. Oh, I thought that was a road. In most other planes, it was simply up to the pilot to counteract it. The 109 was especially notorious for its extremely high torque. You basically had, and it didn't have trim either, so you basically had to fly it with the rudder. Just higher pilot workload is how they solved it in most cases. Another common tactic used is trim tabs, so that you can, or trim other trim maneuvers. Yes, manual rudder, trim. What other ways can you do it? You can have counter-rotating propellers, although that's usually not relevant for fighters. Certainly an interesting frontline airfield, this. Let's turn that off. All the breaker switches for the electrical systems. And there we go. Bombers escorted. Boost on. P4. Oh, right, and the I-16. So we shot down 4 planes in that one flight. Almost an ace. Oh, what? What on earth did this happen? Oh no, this was the old mission. Yes, never mind. We all made it back home. Carl Stein, who is... Oh wow, he's a major. Why would they put a major in a marquee? That's not very clever. And I shot down 4 planes, and he shot down 1. And he was the commander, obviously. But not the flight leader, interestingly. Yes, well, top of the line of all the troops we have available. Right, so the next mission is a ground troop cover mission, which is the one we flew when everyone died. I expect Carl Stein will die, Harald von Lendorf will die, and Otto Schultz will also die. They will all die. I didn't get any medals, nor any reward, or any kind of acknowledgement for shooting down 4 planes in one mission. Maybe it's because I'm the only Italian in the entire group. A little bit of old-fashioned racism. Well, that's all I can bear for now. My stomach is growling and I have barely had breakfast. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I thank you very much for joining me for these 2 separate streams of Lucio Rigatoni's budding career on the Eastern Front. I'll see you all next time. I'll try to get a Vikram mission, or a Vikram video, up sometime early next week, giving some allowance of time for recording it and everything. Again, thank you very much for sticking along. I hope you have a good day at work, Kayla. I'll see you next time.